Good Sunday morning to you. Actually, I think it's afternoon. No, not quite. Anyway, I just wanted to share something with you that I learned about, let's see, 6 years ago, and I've never really shared it with anybody beyond my immediate family, and maybe one or two of my really close friends, but this is amazing. You know, Hebrews 12:4 says that whom the Lord loves, he chastises. As a father, the son who he loves, he scourges. So there are some words that you can't get rid of. You know, you can look up the Greek meaning of that word, scourge, and you can look up the Hebrew meaning of that word, to scourge, and you're not ever going to get rid of it. And here's what it means. The real meaning of that word is to beat with a cat of nine tails, okay? It means, you know, the thing that Jesus built, and he drove out the people in the temple who were buying and selling. That's what it is. It's a scourge. It's a whip. The same thing that he was whipped with, you know, at Pilate's in the Praetorium. That's what scourging is. And sometimes I've heard preachers talk about scourging as cancer, as financial loss, as, you know, devastation in your life, as the Lord scourging you and chastising you. And there's just no way to get around that verse. Excuse me, my hair's in my face. There's no way to get around that verse, and there's no way to get around what that word means. So about all those years ago, about 6 years ago, I guess, I was asking God about that, and I said, Lord, I need to know the truth of this. I'm going to serve you either way, but I have to know the truth about this. And he said Wednesday, he said, and God, he does this. He said, you are accepted in the beloved. And I said, that's great, God, but what does this verse mean? And he said, you are in my son. And the only son that I've accepted is that one. Because Hebrews 12:4 says that to be accepted, you have to be scourged. And he said, that's exactly right. I only accepted one son, and you're in him. And I had him scourged. Remember? So if you're a Christian, if you're watching this, then you are in the Son of God, and you have been scourged because he was scourged for you. So you don't have to put up with no more scourgings. Jesus isn't. Jesus only got scourged one time for me and you, and he went to be up in heaven with the Lord, so that you and I don't have to put up with any kind of real scourging and any kind of spiritual scourging and any kind of mumbo jumbo that some preacher tells you is some chastening and scourging from the Lord. No, God chastened, and he scourged his son, who was sin for you and sin for me. And sorry, that was a big one. And so that's the truth of that verse. And I hope this encourages you on this Sunday morning. Remember, Jesus loves you and I love you. Y'all be blessed.